Hello, my name is Luka Freyer. I come from Slovenia. I manage a couple of companies in the cannabis sector. First companies were established in 2014. We operate in different sectors of cannabis industry, ranging from medical cannabis industry, recreational cannabis industry, cosmetics, and some side businesses like packaging for cannabis resin. The companies are based in different, so the mother company is based in Slovenia, Ljubljana, capital of Slovenia. The holding structure basically includes companies in United Kingdom. There's a public traded company which holds two different entities. One is a Slovenian GMP production facility for medical cannabis. The other one is a Macedonian flower production facility, also for medical cannabis flowers. The third company in the holding, in the UK holding, is a Patron dispenser. It's a device that is produced and basically serves as a packaging for medical cannabis extracts. Then the second company which I founded is Manitou. Manitou is based in Ljubljana. It's basically a recreational cannabis company. And Manitou opened a new subsidiary in Czech Republic, which is intended for a large-scale production with intent to serve the European recreational cannabis market. And these basically are the companies that I currently operate with. So the Czech Republic is one of the first, or basically second European country that decided to set the limit of THC in hemp, meaning the industrial cannabis, to 1%, which opens a lot of room and potential for wider product development, because in case of recreational cannabis, which is now very spread in Europe, this is mainly recreational hemp. The limit of 1% allows you to do more products, better quality. And Czech Republic also, on the other hand, decided to regulate the cannabinoids, which are one of the main components in the recreational cannabis industry. And so the Czech Republic is more favorable in regulating this territory than let's say forbidding it or trying to cut it down. So Czech Republic is becoming a hub basically in Europe for most of the successful cannabis companies that are penetrating this new recreational industry. So the list is long. We basically supply practically customers in every European country. Maybe there is just one or two exceptions. Maybe Eastern Europe has not yet fully grasped the potential. So basically we supply from Greece to Denmark and from Spain to, let's say, Lithuania. I can say that this is probably around 20 European countries. The volume of flower we sold this year is approximately 5 tons. A lot of flower gets imported from South America already, from Uruguay. We have a very good partner with high quality and good product, and these products are easily imported into Czech Republic. So I'm here basically to research the option to start importing also Paraguayan flower, excuse me. And yeah, hoping that we can find some good foundation for cooperation in the future. One of the, let's say, interesting aspects is the wider cooperation with Paraguay, because the association ICPP has opened the doors for us. We've seen a couple of very interesting facilities with proper equipment and proper standardization in the food sector, and construction sector. We have also visited a couple of farmers which are producing, let's say, high quality product where there is little room for improvement, but this is also something we're very interested in, moving some of the know-how and experiences and things we've learned from the past, the mistakes we made. We could basically help the local producers to overcome those problems without having to experience them on their own. We have seen very, let's say, high interest on the side of the farmers and the association, which is very encouraging, I think, for the future. Yes, I mean, cannabis production, specifically flower production and growing for the medical industry, let's say, farming that is not fully industrial requires a lot of manual labor, so it's a very labor-intensive category, industry. So what we've seen in Europe, the farmers have gained significantly from the big scale production of flowers and materials for extraction, because in order to increase the yield and to increase the quality of flowers, there is a significant amount of manual labor involved. This also raises the questions and the interest on sustainability. So the farmers are really treating these plants with care and not using dangerous pesticides, because these are actually meant for consumption. So both the, let's say, environmental and the social and the ecological, not the ecological, the let's say cultural impact are important. What we saw in Europe is that these farmers started joining in communities, they're collaborating, they're exchanging experience, they are basically treating the product with special care and not really trying to use too many pesticides, too many dangerous chemicals in the production, because the cannabis market is really perceptive of this. So most of the producers in Europe, most of the companies are highly self-regulated, which means they always test the product for both content of cannabinoids as well as for the contents of dangerous substances which cannabis can pull, let's say, from the soil or from the additives. So one of the really important factors in this industry is the soil that's not polluted. So the let's say the untouched farming land, which I have personally seen in Paraguay, looks really pristine. So the fields we've visited have no machine, are manually operated fields. Are not, there's no big machinery, no big let's say big scale of trying to fight the pests and so on. So I think it's a very beautiful and very potential, with a land with a lot of potential for specifically for flower and extract production. So I see a good potential to bring together the European Hemp Association and the Paraguayan Hemp Association. These two associations will definitely have a lot of common interest and potential collaboration for the future. Personally, I see a lot of interesting products for our own companies that are dealing with distribution and serving the, let's say now, mostly the recreational and the medical markets. But we definitely want to penetrate the food market, so the market that is that contains cannabis but doesn't involve CBD or THC in the product. So This is one field of cooperation where we want to start immediately. We were planning to order some products from the food segment, and also we're looking forward to importing first flowers into Czech Republic. We are working with the local company Parani on this, and it seems that we'll be able to do the first import into Europe in the next 2 or 3 weeks, which I'm looking forward to. And hopefully we will also find some products that we are able to provide the Paraguayan market with, which could benefit also customers and people in need in Paraguay, especially maybe the medical products or medical help improve the medical standards. So the Paraguayan companies could become also interesting for medical cannabis production and eventual export of these products, I would say, throughout South American market.